Hey, everybody, welcome back to Marketing Minute with Ronald Koeman, your host from Next Level Internet Marketing. Today, we're going to talk about content marketing, and this is going to be tip 7, which is basically going to talk about the benefits of updating your older posts. I put together this 16-part series on content marketing to help you develop a better strategy and skill set in 2022, so you'll be able to serve even more people and achieve even greater success, serve them, make more money, and the world's a better place, right? In the links below, I want to let you know in the description below first is a total, is a transcript of everything I said, and I may have forgotten to say. So please go down there and read the transcript to get the full benefits of tip 7 here. I've also put together, there is a link here for some free resources. There's 7 PDFs that you can just click on, and they're fully step-by-step guides on how to do Google My Business, on-page SEO, things for Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook groups, just total free. If you need any help with any of it, or any of your other internet marketing, website development, updating, funnels, video marketing, feel free to reach out to me at ron@nextlevelinternetmarketing.com, and we can either give you a free PDF or something you can do it yourself. We can do it with you, or we can do it for you. Whatever works for you works for us. Now, today we're going to talk about, this is tip 7 of a 16-part tip series on content marketing, and we're going to be speaking about optimizing older posts. I've taken some notes, and they're right there, so I'm going to actually read some so I get exactly what I want to say to you, and then I'm going to ad-lib as I go on, okay? There's many benefits I can tell you off the top of my head to optimizing your old posts, but there's certain little nuances that I want to make sure that we convey to you, right? So this is, every industry pretty much is, no industry unless you're a grocery store, right? And even they change, right? So any industry that you're in, the content and whatever's going on evolves, right? So people innovate, they change, they add things, they subtract things, what works, what doesn't work. So the posts and the blog articles that you have put up in the past that were relevant at that time may not be relevant today, or they may be partially relevant today. So going back and looking at some of your older posts and simply updating them. You don't want to just wipe them out, because what we're going to talk about is a rapidly changing industry. A year or two is all it takes for your content to become outdated, in some cases obsolete as well. Or it might be ranking for keywords that you were not initially targeting. So if you're looking to come up in searches for certain things, and maybe you did for a while, but now that the industry changed, your videos, your blog articles, the content you've written, whatever form it was in, might be coming up for something totally different right now. So rather than going through the hassle of writing an entire new blog, right, and doing all that research and all the time and effort that goes into that, it's a better idea to just update it, right? And that way there you don't lose any SEO juice on the original post too. So if you update a post and you change the title, you've changed the title, right? And if you're changing some of the other text, you've changed the text, right? Guess what? You changed the text. But what that does is, now that it's being indexed, first of all, it needs to be re-indexed so those changes can be fully recognized by the search engines. So you got to take care of that. So here's a couple of ideas. Updating older posts will help you perform better in the searches and be more relevant. Now, some posts like this, I put down 16 tips for content marketing tips for 2022. In 2022, 2023, these videos may not be, there's certainly, the information will be relevant, because I focus on time, what will help people, period, not just flash in the pan things. But because it says 2022 in the URL, some of I might not come up in some searches. So at the end of next year, or the beginning of 2023, I might actually go back and just modify some of the content, the title, or just wipe out the year. But I will lose some of my SEO juice that I developed from this. But I understand that. So rewriting parts of the article to reflect these updates, that will help. Citing new and authoritative sources. So if you created an article and you've cited sources, but now information has maybe it's even the same information, but additional sources are now quoting it. So you want to definitely update any authoritative sources and making sure that all your links are working. You can just be going about your business and then links get broken through no fault of your own. But if you have broken links, that will affect that's an on-page SEO. But that will also affect the user experience, right? So if somebody's reading your blog article and there is a link to take them somewhere for more information, to look at, the source of the information, or, another article on the subject matter, whatever it happens to be, if those links are broken, that's a bad user experience. First of all, now they're gone, right? So you've lost the ability to serve them, at least in that moment. You might get lucky and they'll come back. But in terms of the search engines, that's a bad user experience. And Google, it's just a counting mechanism. It's just an algorithm. It's not an actual person. So the more bad user experiences you have, the quicker somebody bounces off. There's a whole criteria, the less and less likely that Google is going to pull you up in searches. So make sure that all your links are working, you're authoritative. Anybody you're quoting for authoritative sources, or if you're linking to another, in my case, let's say I was linking to another marketer because they came up with a great point, make sure they're still in business, right? And make sure that link still, they didn't change their company's name or something, and the link now is going nowhere. So replace any outdated images. That will definitely help you too. And make sure when you're doing your images, look at the other, like with the video marketing and other tips I've given in this series. There's things you want to do in terms of text and image optimization as well. So make sure you take care of that. And refresh the intro and the conclusion. Whatever the intro was at that time, it might have been 2 or 3 years ago, it might have been 100% appropriate. Right now, you might need to add a little bit more, coming out of COVID, whatever it is, the world's changed. In the last 2 years, the world has changed, and things that worked 2 years ago didn't work today. Whatever you want to change it to, just to make it more relevant, will certainly help you get in front of more people. And more importantly, when you get in front of them, it will help them understand more of who you are, what you're trying to say, the services that you provide, and provide a good user experience. Again, my name's Ron Kooming. Now, this is a 16-part series, so this whole thing here was just about how to optimize and refresh older posts. There's a whole 16 tips here for content marketing, so please review them. It's totally free, and if you need any help with any of it, I'm here to help you, to do it for you, do it with you, or I have some free PDFs that you can just take and do it yourself, or have a member of your staff do. My name is Ron Kooming, and you can reach me at ron@nextlevelinternetmarketing.com. You can also call me at 978-605-0061. Looking forward to helping you achieve even greater success in 2022 and beyond.